Hey everybody, today is a do-over of yesterday's live stream show, which YouTube took down because I had shown the attorneys' addresses and emails. So the first thing, which I unfortunately can't show, is the notice of a motion hearing, which is scheduled for next Monday, October 9th, 1:30 p.m. So this is not unexpected because when I heard that there was supposed to be some sort of status conference on October 20th, I figured that definitely did not give the judge enough time to consider all the arguments and ultimately make a decision on all the motions. So that will be broadcast on Deep Dive True Crime, which is Mentor Lawyer's channel. Hope you guys will tune in there Monday at 1:30. The next document that is very interesting here is the amended motion in limine filed by the state. And it's not anything that's totally surprising. I think they just had to do this to streamline the issues before the trial starts. And it does look like it's a cut and paste job, probably from Katie Magbanua's trial last year, because in fact, they do mix it up and refer to defendant when I'm sure they really meant Katie. So this just basically goes through a bunch of wiretap calls and why they should be admitted, that it is not hearsay or meets a hearsay exception because it's an admission of a party opponent or because they are calls between co-conspirators. Okay, so they say a lot of these calls with Katie are necessary to add context to Charlie's statements, as well as calls between him and Donna. Okay, calls between Katie and Sigfredo are admissible as co-conspirator hearsay, shows their state of mind. Okay, so I do expect the state to be able to admit all these pieces of evidence, which I'm sure most of them were introduced at Katie's trial. Okay, so they also have text. Call is not hearsay because there's no truth asserted in the call. Okay, so a lot of these things are not a big surprise to people who have been avid followers of the Dan Markel murder case. So as stated before, jury selection is supposed to begin October 23rd, and they expect opening statements to begin that Thursday, which would be the 26th. Okay, so just scrolling through this, I'm not going to show the last page because it has Rashbaum's email. Okay, what I do find really interesting are the exhibits that are attached to the state's motion. So this is where they graciously include photos of Donna with Charlie here. You can see these really outdated photos of them. And let's read this transcript, which is of a phone call between Donna and Charlie after the bump. Donna, so you know, I have time tonight after work or some other time in the very near future. I'm going to need to speak with you. Charles, okay. Donna, okay. Charles, did someone write a letter to you or something? Donna, I've got some paperwork hand delivered to me. Charles, you're being sued? Donna, no, that's what I thought it was, but I'm going to need to talk to you. Charles, okay. Donna, okay. So I'm not going to be, I'll figure out something indistinct. Charles, well, I'm in Mitch Klein's office on Oakland Park Boulevard. Donna, okay. Charles, so right now I'm at Skyline Chili, and then I'll be at his office in the afternoon. Donna, okay. So the boys will finish they'll finish their piano lesson around 4-ish. I don't know what the traffic will be. I may take a ride with them up there. Charles, does Dad know about this? Donna, no, Dad is at work today, fortunately. Charles, what's like IRS or Donna? You know, those IRS people, they kind of bother you sometimes, but fortunately, not now. Charles, I got you. Donna, so I will talk to you. I'll give you a heads up if I'm going to drive up that way. Charles, all right. Donna, okay. And Charles, does Wendi know that? Does it involve Wendi or anything? Donna, no. So let me just talk to you later. And Charles, what is it? Indistinct. Donna, yeah. Charles, all right. Does it involve me or other people? Donna, well, probably both of us. Charles, what's that? Donna, probably the two of us. So you probably have a general idea what I'm talking about. Charles, all right. Donna, so let's just find some time to talk to each other and take the boys for a ride, okay? Charles, you're going to take the boys up there? Donna, well, Wendi doesn't come home and doesn't get here until about 7, and that's when Dad gets here. Charles, so it's urgent you talk to me today? Donna, today or tomorrow. It's important. Charles, all right. Donna, I don't know what to do. Charles, well, I'll be up at Mitch Klein's office. Do you want to come up? Donna, till late? Charles, oh yeah, till really late. Donna, I'm just concerned that I would have to get up there and get back in time for Wendi to get them. Sometimes she gets out a little early. I wouldn't want her to come and them not be here. Charles, can I ask you a question? Who is the paperwork sent from? Donna, I see, Ben. That's great. It was something that came hand to hand to me as I exited the building today. Charles, was it anonymous or? Donna, oh no, it's not anonymous. It's not anonymous. I just don't want to discuss it over the phone. Charles, all right, whatever it is, it is. Donna, I know. Charles, all right, it's silly, but Donna, I wouldn't bother you, trust me. Charles, yeah, I know. Do you want me to come down to see you tomorrow? I actually have the day off. Donna, yes, that would be wonderful. Charles, okay. Donna, Dad actually works later tomorrow. You know, he goes in at 1. We both work out at the gym from 9:30 till 10:30. Charles, whatever it is, I'll take a look at the paperwork. Donna, yeah. Charles, I hope it's not the IRS. Donna, I just would like you to review it and give me some input as to what your thoughts are. Charles, all right. Donna, okay, so come down tomorrow. Dad leaves at 12, so any time after 12 would be good. Charles, 12 tomorrow? Donna, yeah, he leaves at 12. He starts at 1 there, so 12:15. Charles, all right, I'll come down in the afternoon. That way I can hang out with you and see the boys too. Donna, that would be great. Charles, perfect. I'll talk to you later. Donna, love you, honey. Charles, love you. Bye. Telephone disconnected. Very, very interesting to see this in print. I think a lot of us already saw this multiple times, either through the trial when they showed some of this or played it, or on channels such as Deep Dive True Crime. But it is pretty kind of troubling to actually see this in print, where Donna is referring to the grandsons finishing a piano lesson, suggesting that she and Charlie could go for a ride and talk about this issue while the kids are with them, and then even turning to address one of the grandchildren while she's talking with Charlie about this undercover agent coming up to her with a picture of Dan Markel and pretending to be Luis Rivera's brother, wanting money. So I'll take that off the screen. Okay, the next interesting thing that I'd like to show has to do with motion for order to show cause that basically it's a way that a party can try to punish somebody by asking the judge usually to either put the person in jail or make the person pay some money for violating a court order. So this is their motion for order to show cause. I'll show most of it, or a petition for order to show cause, same thing. So we have this also in North Carolina. So the state is saying that they issued investigative subpoenas to Harvey and Donna on August 23rd for an interview to be conducted yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday at the FBI offices in Miramar, but of course they didn't show up. So they were emailed to Donna and Harvey in care of their attorney. So this is their new attorney, Maricel Descalzo, who graduated from University of Miami Law School back in 2003. She went to Florida International University, where she graduated with a BA back in 2000. And it looks like from her website that she mostly does white-collar criminal defense. Okay, so hopefully this shows up on the screen here. So as we know, Donna and Harvey appear on witness lists filed by both the state as well as the defense. And this is where it gets surprising, because based on the email chain, which I unfortunately can't show because that shows people's email addresses and contact info, it sounds like Maricel Descalzo is saying she didn't know that Donna and Harvey Adelson were listed as witnesses in the case. So that's very strange. You would think that Ratchbaum would have contacted her, if not Donna and Harvey directly, because it sure sounded like Ratchbaum was in direct contact with Donna. As you may recall from the last hearing, before the hearing started, Ratchbaum was talking to Charlie about how he had talked to Donna. They were coordinating what kind of outfit to get for Charlie to wear for his trial. So I do find it very strange that the attorney is claiming that it's a surprise. I didn't know that Donna and Harvey were going to be called as witnesses. So the state is saying that Donna and Harvey have refused to give testimony as required by Florida statute section 914.04, and they list a couple of cases also. These actions support a finding of contempt of court. Okay, so wouldn't that be interesting if the judge finds that they should actually be arrested for not showing up to this interview, which was supposed to be on October 3rd? Okay, so that's all I'm going to show, even though the whole filing is 14 pages here. Okay, so the next thing, which to me wasn't as interesting, but I'll just show a little bit of it anyway, was a motion to compel filed by the state saying that Ratchbaum did not turn over his rebuttal documents. Okay, sounds like they did have a phone call. Defense counsel asserted they believed they did not have to disclose the documents to the state. Florida rules of criminal procedure does not carve out exceptions to the defendant's discovery obligation for items intended to be used for impeachment or rebuttal. The rules state that if the defendant elects to participate in discovery, any tangible papers or objects that the defendant intends to use in the hearing or trial must be disclosed. Florida law does not differentiate between material used for a party's case in chief and impeachment material, commonly known as Richardson hearings. When a party violates a rule of discovery, the court is required to hold a hearing to remedy discovery violations when raised by either side. Florida courts have ruled there's no impeachment exception to the Richardson hearing requirement. Whether evidence would be used to impeach a witness or rebut previously admitted evidence does not affect the defendant's discovery obligation. So they want the court to compel Charlie's attorneys to disclose any and all impeachment and rebuttal documents that could be used or exclude their use in trial. Okay, so that makes sense. So Ratchbaum quickly filed a brief response, basically saying that his rebuttal documents would be things that the state already has. Okay, so Unfortunately, I can't show that because the meaty part of it towards the end also includes Rajbaum's address and phone number and his email. So he basically says we didn't decline to turn over impeachment evidence that the state does not have. We declined to identify at this stage the materials we plan to use as impeachment. In an abundance of caution, undersigned counsel will review our files to ensure that all documents we intend to use at trial have been or are provided to the state in short order. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This will just be a short, relatively short video. So be sure to tune in at Deep Dive True Crime next Monday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Should be very interesting to see how Judge Everett rules. And this Friday, I'm going to diverge from the Markel case and have a special guest from Rachel Drives Hard. We're going to be talking about the Ruby Frank child abuse case. And we will also have a sort of live comedy and musical show again pertaining to the Dan Markel case on Saturday evening. So see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.